Before I get started on this commentary, don't forget Aiden and Amy in the Haunted Forest. My children's horror book is available xlibris.com, amazon.com, barnesandnoble.com, Google Play and Apple Store. Well, just like clockwork, looks like I made the video earlier that Harvey Weinstein will basically not be going to jail. And this is the full proof and fact and details of why. This is of October 21st, just today. I'm going to try and read real slow so I don't stumble over my words. Harvey Weinstein, the disgraced movie mogul whose alleged sexual assault sparked the international #MeToo movement, may be sentenced to a life of shame and ridicule. Legal experts, however, now indicate he may never see the inside of a jail, let alone go to trial to face his accusers. The case against Weinstein is unraveling. High-profile defense attorney and CNN legal analyst Mark Garagos says, citing the infighting between the Manhattan District Attorney's Office and the New York Police Department as one of the main reasons he believes the Weinstein case won't go to trial. If you're on the defense here, you just sit back and watch them cannibalize themselves, said Garagos, who has represented high-profile clients such as Michael Jackson and Colin Kaepernick. In 2017, The New Yorker released an audio recording of Weinstein speaking with model Ambra Batilana Gutierrez as part of a 2015 sting operation without consulting the DA's office. The NYPD set up the sting after Gutierrez told authorities that Weinstein groped her a day earlier. Now, that may have been illegal recording and the fault on the NYPD on that part, but evidence is supposed to be evidence. Bill Cosby is in jail with no evidence at all. In the recording, Weinstein makes potentially incriminating comments to Gutierrez, apologizing for touching her breast. Weinstein was not arrested or charged with a crime at the time. While the recording is horrifying to listen to, what emerged from the audio was insufficient to prove a crime under New York law. Chief Assistant District Attorney Karen Friedman Agnifilo said, defending the DA's decision to not prosecute Weinstein after the tape's release, the New York Police Department and the Manhattan DA's office traded public finger-pointing. The infighting, Garagos said, is symbolic of this political hot potato case, where the lines of public opinion and in-court litigation are getting blurred. A criminal courtroom is not a pretty place, he said. Certainly not a place to litigate social justice change. Ever since the New Yorker bombshell report detailed allegations against Weinstein, ranging from aggressive overtures to rape, his accusers and their supporters have called for justice. The NYPD encouraged the public to call in tips related to Weinstein to the Crime Stoppers hotline and cast their nets widespread with police investigating sexual assault accusations in New York, Los Angeles, and London. More than 80 women, from those struggling to make it in the acting world to Hollywood A-listers such as Gwyneth Paltrow and Salma Hayek. Notice they didn't mention Lupita Nyong'o, who's the black African sister who also came against Harvey Weinstein, came out against her, have publicly accused Weinstein of unwanted advances. Of the dozens of accusations, only 3 were deemed by prosecutors to be within relevant statute of limitation and credible enough to build a case against Weinstein. But for Bill Cosby, they even changed the laws. I think this was in L.A. for his L.A. charge. Okay, the producer was charged in May with rape and sex abuse in cases involving 3 women. Despite credible claims, recent missteps by the former lead detective handling the New York sex crimes investigation against Weinstein highlight his defense attorney's position that the investigation is flawed. Last week, Detective Nicholas DiGodio was accused of coaching a witness, causing one of the 6 felony charges against Weinstein to be thrown out. Weinstein has pleaded not guilty to the charges. His attorney, Benjamin Brafman, has said his clients maintain he has never engaged in any non-consensual sexual behavior with anyone. Excuse me. A district attorney's office of Tuesday said DiGardio told accusers to delete cell phone messages prior to turning her phone over to authorities. This action could impact 3 of the 5 counts. Weinstein is currently facing predatory sexual assault, rape in the first and third degrees. DiGardio is now the subject of an internal NYPD investigation and has been removed from the Weinstein case. He has not responded to CNN's request for comment. These issues undermine the fundamental integrity of the judicial process, Brofman told CNN. This case is falling apart because it is a fundamentally bad case, and bad cases eventually fall apart, even when law enforcement officials try and stack the deck against the accused. Prosecutor John Eluzzi Orborn told reporters she remains confident that in the case against Weinstein, nothing in this disclosure of Count 6 impacts the strength of the case. Eluzzi Orborn said, "We are moving full steam ahead." The NYPD also disputed the notion that the case is in trouble. The evidence against Mr. Weinstein is compelling and strong, a spokesperson for the department told CNN. The NYPD will continue to work with the prosecution to deliver justice to the courageous survivors who bravely came forward. Weinstein is expected to appear for proceedings at the New York Supreme Court on December 20th. Alright, so basically you see what's going on. There's all these discrepancies and all that stuff, and I hope if it fails the first time, and just like in Bill Cosby case, if they're going to pick it up for a second time. I hope this prosecutor know what she doing, or he doing, and we'll see. But they're basically stacking up the death to get this guy out. You guys let me know what you think in the comments, subscribe, share the video. Don't forget. I'll say it in the next video. I'll talk to you in the next video.